got some pain in their life, you can see it in their eyes. They're changing at night, underneath the dark skies, forced to become something darker inside. You can feel the switch, feel the shift in the tide. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, old thoughts they start expiring. They're never tiring, no, now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They're all gone now, so you better watch out. Reborn now, took a new form now. Straight beast underneath what you see. They gon' eat anything, everything, make them bleed, cut them deep. A villain origin story, tangled with glory, now it's looking stormy. Off in the distance, hear the roaring, thunder pouring, there ain't no ignoring. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They took the form of a beast.
Tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to iRacing Outlaws TV. Tonight it's round number 2 of the Tasmanian Dirt late model iRacing series here at the Volusia Speedway Park, known as the world's fastest half mile. My name is Matt Bailey. Joining me in the commentary booth once again tonight is none other than Mr. Brett Wheeler. Brett, mate, welcome in. This racetrack is the first time I'm seeing a late model race here in a long time, but this racetrack, nonetheless, like every other time, is going to put on great racing.
Yeah. As you said, this is your first time. I've seen a number of late model races around this very racetrack. As you said, the world's fastest, or known as the world's fastest half mile, and with a field of 60 cars here in attendance, another maxed out server, I think we're going to be in for a very, very good show, and a little bit of change to the format as well, Matt.
Yeah, that's right, mate. So just to explain, race fans, while qualifying is currently underway, we have 6, yes, you heard it right, 6 heat races. The top 3 will go through to the A main. The top 2 will go through to a dash. We're not doing the pole shuffle tonight. A dash race will be happening during our warm-up session later on tonight. And, as we'll check out some times up onto your screen. Qualifying is done. Let's check out your results. Qualifying up onto your screen now. Jaden Russell, quick time, 15:4:36. The batter Todd Atkins, Harry Stewart, Stephen Gaines, Riley Stewart, and Joel Berkeley to round out the top 6. Thomas Mitchell and Mark Scott are your top 8. Brett, it's time to go racing, mate. Heat race number 1.
Heat number 1 here are the Tasmanian late models, round 2. Here at the Volusia Speedway Park, Jaden Russell will start on pole position to his outside, driving the 02 machine. That'll be Thomas Mitchell. Second row to the inside. In fact, I'll lead to that one. I was getting excited.
That's okay. Inside row number 2, driving the Vortex Sim Sports Speedshop51.com, number 79. From New South Wales, that'll be Daniel Boyd. To his outside, driving the Victoria number 26 car, also for Vortex Sim Sports. That'll be Kobe Noonan.
Row number 3 to the inside, that'll be Jason Crawford, and to his outside from position number 6, Nash Granger.
Position number 7, driving car number 78, that'll be Zane O'Toole, and position number 8, that'll be Aston Hurley.
David Clifford lines up at a position number 9. From position number 10, it's the 916 of Tony Walsh.
Well, race fans, here we go. Heat race number 1. 10 laps on the board as we are green. Good start down to 1 and 2. Russell, your early race leader. Thomas Mitchell straight to the top side, and Russell's around. Oh, dearie me. Not the start to heat race number 1, Brett. Well, as we know, late models always put on good racing.
Yeah, and again, like I said earlier, no format change, so no yellows in the heat races, which means we will stay clean and green for the 10th lap. Right now, it is still Thomas Mitchell out in front from Kobe Noonan. Nash Granger in the third and final transfer position. We complete lap number 2 with 8 laps left to run.
Yeah, back down to turn 1 and 2, heading down the back straight away. Thomas Mitchell, your race leader into turn number 3 and 4. That's the camera that I like. As we come out of turn number 4 and down the main straight away. 3 laps in the books. And Thomas Mitchell, Kobe Noonan is back there in second right now. Down the back straight away we go to turn number 3 and 4. Nash Granger is right there in position number 3 at the moment in the Q5. As we take a look through back turn number 1 and 2, that's better. So as Thomas Mitchell down the back chute we go. This time by will be 5 down and 5 to run, Brett. They're pretty much single file around the top.
Yeah, we'll probably expect this for probably the opening 2, maybe 3 heat races. Once this track, or this pre-gen track, it will start to widen up. Right now, your race leader is still Thomas Mitchell from Kobe Noonan in second, Nash Granger third, Daniel Boyd in fourth. He's closely followed by the 99 of Aston Hurley. But right now, Daniel Boyd on the outside, one of the first cars on the outside, looking to nearly peaks to the inside right now on Nash Granger. They make their way down the back straight away.
Yeah, to turn number 3 and 4 we go. Just checking out this battle for third right now. Nash Granger and Daniel Boyd. Aston Hurley looks to the inside on Boyd. Can't get the job done. In turn 1 and 2, pulls up the car. The Alua Esports Horsham off-road back, number 99. Had to jump on the brakes big time coming out of turn number 2 then. As Daniel Boyd still holding down the 4th position. He's going to make up 1 spot more to get into tonight's A main. But through turn number 3 and 4 this time, Brett, we have 1 lap to go.
1 to go right now for the race into the O2 machine of Thomas Mitchell. got a good lead right now over Kobe Noonan in that number 26%. There's a fair bit of distance back to Nash Granger in third. So top two will make it into the dash in those two cars. Meanwhile, Boyd throws a move, parks it on the nose of Granger. Mitchell's going to come out of turn 4. He's going to be victorious. Second will go to Kobe Noonan. Aston Hurley third across the line, followed by Nash Granger. Fourth, Jason Crawford. Going to round out your top 5. Good recovery by Jaden Russell to come home in position number 6 after getting turned there on the opening lap. But heat number 1 is done.
Yeah, it sure is. Let's check out your results for heat race number 1. There it is, Thomas Mitchell, Kobe Noonan. Then back to Aston Hurley. That is your top 3. So as we said before, your top 3 go directly through to the A main. It'll be the top 2 that go through to the dash. Unfortunately, from positions 4 on back, they will contest in one of possibly 3 last chance qualifiers here tonight, Brett. So possibly a D main on the cards here tonight here at Volusia Speedway.
Yes, can confirm there will be a D main. We'll also have a C main, a B main as well. That'll come up after the 6 heat races, followed by, after the B main, we'll have a dash. But we'll get into heat number 2. Todd Atkins and Mark Scott in row number 1.
Darcy Wilson in car number 5 will start at position number 3 with Cooper Wilson in car 14 from position 4.
Pair NLRA drivers in row 3. Inside will be James Rice from position number 5. Craig Plater on the 69 from 6.
Rowan Jones in the Jones Racing 25 will start from 7. And Benjamin Harris in the 36 car, will start from 8.
Lucas Dickinson from 9. Bentley Summers from position number 10. We'll go around one more time, Matt, before we go green.
Yeah, that's right. So let's get set to go. Heat race number 2. Again, 10 laps on the board. As we've said already, a revised format here tonight, here at Volusia Speedway. So as we get set now, Todd Atkins now in the 76 car here tonight. I'm going to go with 76, Brett. Looks like a 16 to me, but it looks like 76.
76 looks like to me.
And Mark Scott, one of the Tasmanians in the field for tonight, or one of many Tasmanians, on the outside of the front row in the JSI Racing Devil Race Part, number 6 car as we go green. A little bit of an ugly start down to turn number 1 and 2. Todd Atkins is the early race leader, Brett.
Yeah, Atkins as well. I'll tell you what, he's got a huge lead right now over Darcy Wilson in second position. They go back to Cooper Wilson in third. So both Darcy and Cooper Wilson to come from that second row. They're up to second and third, so they'll find themselves in a transfer position. Meanwhile, it'll be Cooper Wilson on the inside of Darcy Wilson. And now here comes Mark Scott looking for that third and final transfer position. Contact, Scott into the wall, and Craig Plater goes on by. He'll move to position number 3.
That was not what you want here in heat race number 2. Not the way to start your night for some of these drivers already. Here at Volusia Speedway, Craig Plater, though, the NLRA Ultimate Dirt TV sponsored number 69 car up into position number 3 right now. The Warrnambool native heads out of turn number 4, down the main straightaway. We are 3 laps in the books. We've got 7 to go.
7 to go. Heat race number 2 of 6 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. It is Atkins, Wilson, Plater, that's your top 3. Jones and Cooper Wilson, they'll be your top 5. Harris, Summers, Dickinson, Rice to the back of the field. Of course, Mark Scott back in the pit, so he's not done just yet. He's got a long way to go. Now he'll have to come from the back of the D main, watching 4th and 5th position right now, and even 3rd, because here comes Rowan Jones trying to take that 3rd and final transfer spot away from Craig Plater at the line. I think Plater had it by just by a few 1,000ths of a second.
Yeah, absolutely right. Heading down the back straightaway this time into turn number 3 and 4. Jones on the top side. Plater goes middle part of the speedway, coming off turn number 4. Give the spot to Rowan Jones. Craig Plater relegated back to position before. Here comes, though, the 15 car of Benjamin Harris. Cooper Wilson following closely right in behind there in the 81 race where Hobbs trenching and boring. Number 81 car, this time by out of turn number 4. As we look back up front right now with your race leaders, a little bit of a heat up now happening, Brett. Darcy Wilson is closing in on the 76 of Atkins.
Yeah, he's really starting to motor along for that race lead, but at the moment, with just 2 laps left to run, it is Todd Atkins leading the way from Darcy Wilson. Great battle now going on for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th position again. Plater trying to get by Jones on the bottom of the racetrack as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Cooper Wilson to the inside of Plater. That's your battle for 4th and 5th on screen.
Yeah, down the main straightaway this time by 1 lap to go. Who will get the final transfer spot out of heat race number 2? Through turn 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway this time by into turn number 3 and 4. Your heat race number 2 winner will be Todd Atkins. Second will go to Darcy Wilson. Third of the line will be Rowan Jones. Fourth to Craig Plater, and fifth will go to Cooper Wilson. Wow. That was a bit of a mix-up there going out of turn number 4 as well. So good start to some of the... good start to the night for some of these drivers, should I say. Brett, let's check out your results for heat race number 2.
Heat 2 official results. Todd Atkins gets the win along with Darcy Wilson home in second. We'll see those two drivers come through the dash later on. They will start 2nd and 8th in the dash. Rowan Jones will come home 3rd. He'll transfer to the 40-lap main event. Plater, Cooper Wilson will come home 4th and 5th. Harris, Summers, Dickinson, Rice and Scott. Those drivers will go to your B, C and D mains. Heat number 3 up on the racetrack.
Yeah, let's take a look at your grid. And from position number 1, the current Australian Compact Speed Car Champion, driving the Titan Garages and Carports United Sim Sports. Car number 11, that'll be Harry Stewart. To his outside, driving car number 49, that'll be Nathan Clark.
Bo Oldfield lines up at a position number 3. Joel Battelle from position number 4.
Position number 5, Tasmanian Sean Stevens will start from the 26 car from 5, and to his outside, driving car number 59 tonight, that'll be Aston Rodriguez.
Karen Redpath from position number 7. Caleb Orton out of position number 8.
A multinational Australian late model champion, Callum Harper, will start the T22 from position number 9, and Dane Snaden Diego will start from position number 10. As we are green into turn 1 and 2, missed that by a long shot. As Harry Stewart is your early race leader, Brett, down the back chute to turn 3.
Yeah, not surprising him with the format change. Of course, Stewart going 3rd quick in qualifying again. He will lead the way right now. Nathan Clark in a battle with Bo Oldfield down into turn number 1 and 2. Oldfield runs the low side. Clark will run it upstairs down the back straight, and then you go back to the 53 car. That is Joel Battelle sitting in 4th, followed by Aston Rodriguez trying to make his way through as Oldfield and Clark continue their battle on for not only the 2nd and 3rd position, but a spot in tonight's dash compared to a spot in tonight's main event.
Yeah, as you said last week as well, Brett, when Bo Oldfield took out quick time at Leonard Speedway, he's probably one of the youngest contestants here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park. So very cool to see that number 11 car, the Redline Oils Oldfield Motorsports number 11 car out there tonight, as no grave digger paint on the Harry Stewart machine. He's got the CarQuest Auto Parts car.
Yeah, maybe a little change up for some of these drivers here this week, but round number 2, but it is still Stewart from Clark on screen, running in 2nd. There is 3rd place driver. It's Oldfield runs the low side. Rodriguez to the inside of the 6th machine. Then you go back to the 53, just to the outside of Rodriguez. And that is Joel Battelle. Speaking of Joel Battelle, he hits the wall. And does he not know? It does not move, and we stay green.
Yeah, that's right. So no yellow flags in the heat races. So as Harry Stewart comes off turn number 4 this time by with 4 laps to go here in heat race number 3. Nathan Clark still back there in 2nd. Oh, we got another car on the wall. That was Callum Harper. Harper in the wall on the outside of turn number 2. I think he should know to get off the racetrack, I'm pretty sure. The escape button always works all too well, as that could possibly be the case now. So as Nathan Clark still back there in position number 2, but Oldfield now moving up through the field here in heat race number 3, as he's now up into the 3rd spot, looking in for a spot in tonight's A main, Brett.
Yeah, Dane Snaden, the biggest mover in this field, from 10 up to position number 6, but continue to put another lap into the books here. 8 down, make that 9 down with 1 lap left to run for your race leader of Harry Stewart. He works to the bottom side through turn number 1 and 2, and backstretch for the final time in heat race number 3 for these drivers. It'll be Harry Stewart to make his way off turn number 4 in a big margin. He will get the win here at the Volusia Speedway Park. 2nd will be Nathan Clark. Bo Oldfield will grab 3rd. Aston Rodriguez home in 4th. Sean Stevens to round out the top 5, and then a bit of a gap back to 6th, 7th and 8th position. That'll be Dane Snaden along with Caleb Orton. You also know Callum Harper was the car stop on the outside of turn number 2.
Yeah, good run by some of these drivers here in heat race number 3. Let's check out your results, though, for the 3rd heat race of the night. There it is, Harry Stewart, Nathan Clark. Both Oldfield are your top 3, so your top 3 straight through to tonight's A main. Positions 1 and 2 will go through to a dash race. Unfortunately for Rodriguez, Stevens, Snaden, Diego, and Orton, Battelle, Redpath, and Harper They will start in one of 3 last chance qualifiers here tonight. Let's take a look at heat race number 4. Grid Stephen Gaines in the Warrior Racing XP1 car number 07. That'll be from position number 1 to his outside driving the OBR number 26 car. That'll be Leo Heaton.
Dr. Crunch in the 56 machine. I'll make that 69. Cameron O'Brien from position number 3. Brad Pascoe from position number 4.
Position number 5 for NLRA in Mid-South Mafia driving car number 11. That'll be Cody Nevin to his outside driving car number 88. That'll be Cam Brooks.
Cody Gay from position number 7. 4th row to the inside. Callum Muir will line up to his outside from position number 8.
Dylan Price, another Tasmanian in the field tonight. We'll start the 47 car from position number 9. And Tyler, I'm going to go with Tyler Smith because that's a pretty long name. So we're going to go with Tyler Smith in the 52 from position number 10. So as we get set now, heat race number 4 on the speedway. So we got a American and a Canadian on the front row. No, he's not Canadian, he's Aussie, but he's got the Japanese flag on for some reason. Who knows? Anyway, so here we go, heat race number 4. We are green into turn number 1 and 2. The 07 of Stephen Gaines gets the early race lead down the back stretch.
Yeah, he's going to be one to beat in this one. Again, one of the drivers from the Speed Ranch stables. Oh boy, look out, contact, Pascal around. We've got a number of cars around. That's Cody Nevin involved in that one. As he sent it sailing up on the inside. But again, as you said, Matt, no yellows in heat racing competition, so we will stay green. And again, Nevin's going to have his work cut out for him, but right now, it's Stephen Gaines to need to lead another lap. Cameron O'Brien runs in 2nd, Leo Heaton in 3rd, and 4th closing in right now is Cam Brooks.
Yeah, not sure what happened with Cody Gay. He's pulled up on the top side of the racetrack. Must have lost power in that race car. As Cody Nevin trying to battle his way back through the field now in car number 11. As runs the top side of the racetrack coming to turn number 4. Big time power down in the number 11 car. Leo Heaton's had a bit of a drama there in the 26 car as well. He's back under power as well in the 26 machine. Meanwhile, Stephen Gaines is your race leader. Cameron O'Brien back there in position number 2, the hooked up SimLabs number 69 car, Brett.
Yeah, there was some contact with Cam Brooks and Leo Heaton. And again, Heaton's got some damage on that race car. So right now, Cody Nevin has moved to position at number 4. And I can tell you, Cam Brooks was actually black flagged, so he will take. He's still able to participate in this race, but that's going to move that battle between Cody Nevin and Leo Heaton up for a 3rd and 4th position right now. And as it stands, if Cody Nevin can sit where he's sitting with just 4 laps left to run, he's going to be in that 3rd and final transfer spot.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Unfortunate for Cam Brooks in that number 88 car. Dealing with a penalty flag, unfortunately, at the moment. So Stephen Gaines, though, Brett, this guy, I haven't seen him race much this season here on iRacing, but I'm pretty sure when that 07 hits the racetrack, it's going to be mighty fast.
It always is. Again, like I said earlier, he's one of those drivers from the Speed Ranch setup shop team. Again, teammates to Cody Nevin as well. So, you know, when those two guys are going to load into a race server, you know they're going to be ones to watch. We've got a lap and a half to go right now for Stephen Gaines. Watched him last week at this very racetrack in the World of Thunder Esports League on what was our Monday morning. And he didn't have a whole lot of luck, but I'll tell you what, right now he's proven the goods in heat race number 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Heading down the back straight away, though, for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. And, well, it will be race fans Stephen Gaines getting the job done in heat race number 4. 2nd will go to Cameron O'Brien. 3rd will go to Cam Brooks. Unofficially, though, as we know, a couple of the drivers will have a black flag situation. So we will get up your official results, though, for heat race number 4. Once we settle down the race cars, and we'll bring in your results for heat race number 4. So here are your official results. Stephen Gaines, Cam O'Brien, Cody Nevin are your top 3. Unfortunately for Heaton, Pascoe, Price, Brooks, Gay, Muir, and Tyler Smith. Unfortunately, from positions 4 on back, they will start in one of 3 last chance qualifiers. Brett, let's take a look. Heat race number 5. We're getting through this. Heat races thick and fast. Yeah,
Riley Steele for NLRA lines up on pole position. He's outside also in the NLRA. Driving the 2L machine, it is Nick Ryan from position number 2.
JJ Hamilton will start the 23 car from position number 3 with Kyle Collins for JSI Racing. He will start the 21Q from position number 4.
Corey Borton for Harman Designs in car 7 will start from position number 5 to his outside. Mikey Green from position number 6.
James Oliver will start the 35 car from position number 7, and from position number 8, courtesy this guy in the field tonight, Callum Crawford. Behind the wheel of car number 20, he'll start from position number 8.
And your 5th and final row to the inside from position number 9, it'll be Alan Cleary. He's outside, driving the 74, Jason Burke from position number 10.
As we get set now for heat race number 5, as we are green into turn 1 and 2. Got to remember to change these cameras. So as we are turn the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Nick Ryan looking to the top side, Brett.
Yeah, Ryan trying to change this now. As they complete lap number 1. Battle on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th right now. Green, Collins, Hamilton. There was a bit of contact there, and well, Kyle Collins going to get shuffled back. Here comes Corey Borden, sweeping up the inside, and again make contact, this time with the 23 car. 2 cars in the wall, JJ Hamilton. Oh, poor old Jason Burke, nowhere to go in that exchange. And again, no yellows in the heat races. 2 make, then nearly 3 cars are almost going to come down pit road.
Yeah, not the way to start your night for some of these drivers. Meanwhile, up at the pointy end of the ranch now, Riley Stewart under siege from Nick Ryan, the 2L machine battling for the race lead on the top side of the speedway. Down the back chute we go into turn number 3 and 4. Stewart, though, in the middle part of the speedway, trying to hold down that race lead at the moment. Back down to turn 1 and 2. Nick Ryan back there in position number 2 at the moment. Mikey Green in that all-black number 48 car, as listed tonight, back there in position number 3 at the moment, trying to hold down for the final transfer position. Pardon me, sorry, I'm losing my voice already tonight. So there it is, James Oliver back there in position number 4, Brett.
Yeah, well, Stewart continuing to lead the way right now in heat race number 5. Again, penultimate heat race of the evening. We are 7, starting lap 7, so that'll be 6 laps into the books. And right now, it's still Stewart, got 3, nearly 4/10 of a second lead over Nick Ryan. Mikey Green in that 3rd and final transfer position. James Oliver in 4th. Kyle Collins in 5th, followed by Alan Cleary. That'll be your top 6. And you've got Crawford along with Hamilton, Burke, and Borden. Those are your 10 cars. Burke and Borden, they're out of heat race number 5.
Yeah, not the way to end your night as well, but we've still got 3 last chance qualifying races to happen here tonight here at Volusia Speedway. So Riley Stewart out in front at the moment, roughly about 4/10 of a second between himself and Nick Ryan, coming out of turn number 4 this time by. White flag is out though, Brett. Heat race number 5 is about to be complete.
Certainly is. These drivers working down the back straightaway. Stewart will cover in the inside line. Thought Ryan was going to use the cutback line, but off turn 4, checkers are out, and away go 1-2. Riley Stewart, along with Nick Ryan, those 2 drivers going to the dash. Mikey Green coming over position number 3. I can tell you, James Oliver has been flagged, so he's going to move, so it'll bump off Kyle Collins to position number 4. And Alan Cleary is now going to move up to position number 5, but would win for the 96 car of Riley Stewart.
Yeah, not a bad way to start your night for Riley Stewart. So let's check out your results, though, for heat race number 5. There it is. Riley Stewart, Nick Ryan, Mikey Green, Kyle Collins. And I've just seen, I had a message come through, Brett. It's actually Ash Cleary behind the wheel tonight of the 21 car. So Ash Cleary in position 5. Then back to Callum Crawford, JJ Hamilton, James Oliver, Jason Burke, and Corey Borden in position number 10. Brett, heat race number 6, the final heat race of the night here at Volusia Speedway Park. Let's take a look at your grid.
Oh my God, what about this front row? Joel Berkeley in car number 9 will start from position number 1 to his outside the United Sim Sports car number 51 machine. Bradley Oldfield, position number 2.
Position number 3, driving car number 84, that'll be Jamie Higgs. To his outside, driving car number 34, or should I say 88, that'll be Cody Malley.
Inside your 3rd row, the 13 car of Damon Mush. To his outside, the 81 car, Cole Ferguson from position number 6.
Position number 7, driving car number 93, that'll be Brendan Randall. To his outside, driving car number 15, that'll be Jacob Croker.
5th and final row, Blake Borden along with Titan Vanderwalt will start from positions number 9 and 10.
So here we go, race fans. Time to go racing. Heat race number 6 is green. Berkeley, good start down to turn number 1 and 2. as we head down the back chute. But Bradley Oldfield going to be hot pursuit now of the Sim Sports down to the graphics. Car number 49 as we head out to number 4. One down and lines are right there.
Berkeley, Oldfield, Mally, that's the way they lead down into the first and second turns. Berkeley slides up, runs to the slide line. Meanwhile, it was Oldfield to stay right above the slick racing line through 1 and 2. He'll do the same into 3 and 4. Jamie Higgs trying to put the move there on Cody Mally for 3rd and 4th. We'll continue to watch this battle up for the race lead. It's still Berkeley from Oldfield. And a good battle again for that final transfer position. Mally, Higgs, and now here comes Damon Mush to the outside on Higgs.
Yeah, through turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by. Battle on for the race lead as you said. Down to turn number 1 and 2. Oldfield looks to the inside, can't get the job done though. Down the back, straight away we go. It is Joel Berkeley. All sorts of tongue-tied tonight. A little bit over, just under half a second race lead for the 49 car of Joel Berkeley. The 51 of Bradley Oldfield back there in position number 2, and Cody Malley doing a great job right now in position number 3 in car number 20.
Yeah, Malley looking to put that 20 machine directly into the 40-lap main event. He's got a comfortable gap back to David Mush and Jamie Higgs. And, well, top 5 there, single file at the moment. They're all running right above the slick racing surface through 1 and 2. But it is all Joel Berkeley after qualifying 6 quick here tonight. And remember, as we said, Matt, different change in performance and no pole shuffle from this week. And we move to a dash, so Berkeley's going to start 6th, provided he wins this heat race. And Bradley Oldfield, he's going to start position number 12 in the dash. And then you go back a little further, the other driver that's going to make the show in this main event is going to be Cody Malley. He's going to start from position number 18.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's all changed this week. So the normal format we're used to is all topsy-turvy. So we're going with a new format this week, and hopefully we should be seeing that for the rest of the season. So Cody Malley, though, still holding down the 3rd position at the moment as Damon Mush looks to the inside, nearly side by side, down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Mush looks to the inside again on Cody Malley, can't get the job done. Malley though holds down the 3rd position. 1 lap to go though for Joel Berkeley. The Berkinator, the Slick Sim Sports, down under graphics, car number 49, through turn number 3 and 4. Gets the job done. Bradley Oldfield home in 2nd. Cody Malley, Damon Mush, Jamie Higgs in the top 5. And well, what a way to start. Qualified 6th and comes out and wins the heat race.
There we go. Heat number 6 is done and dusted. We now move in to our last chance qualifiers, Matt, and this is where we'll start to eliminate the drivers, but quickly. Joel Berkeley, Bradley Oldfield, Cody Malley, your top 3 in heat race number 6. Those drivers we'll see in the dash and the main event. Damon Mush, Jamie Higgs, Jacob Croker, Blake Borden, Brendan Randall, Titan Vanderwart, and Cole Ferguson. We'll see those drivers in the D, C, and B main, as our D main is on track. 10 laps of distance. Top 3 from the C will go to the back of the B. David Clifford lines up on pole position. James Rice from position number 2.
Kyron Redpath will start the 2 car from 3 with Cullen Muir in position number 4.
Jason Burke lines up at position number 5. Titan Vanderwart from position number 6.
Zane O'Toole will start the 78 car from position number 7 with Mark Scott, the Tasmanian, will start from position number 8.
Callum Harper lines up at a position number 9. Tyler Smith from position number 10.
Position number 11 will be the 7 car of Corey Borden, and your last and final spot here in this one will be the Bullet Esports 81W of Cole Ferguson. Well, Brett, as we said last week, and I'll say it again this week, these last chance qualifier races are the hard ones to get out of. Reason being is because they're always very, very competitive. Everyone wants to race for sheep stations.
Absolutely. Absolutely, could not agree more with that statement, Matt. The safety car is about to pull infield here at the Volusia Speedway Park. 10 laps of distance, top 3 from the D to the C. Everybody else from 4th all the way through to 10th. Well, they'll have to get ready for week number 3 next week, but we are green and getting a good start off the line was David Clifton in car number 57. Now look at Dakar Redpath. He'll make his way middle into position number 2, watching James Rice, but now battle on for the race lead. Redpath around the outside of Clifford.
Yeah, into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Kyron Redpath will lead the opening lap here in tonight's B main. Back down to turn number 1 and 2. Ricey back there in position number 3 at the moment. In car number 5, trying to make his way through to the C main. So a bit of alphabet soup racing for some of these drivers here tonight. So we'll see what happens in the closing laps of tonight's D-Main. Meanwhile, Kyron Redpath drives away from the rest of the field. James Rice, a little bit unsettled there on the top side of the racetrack. Callan Muir in car number 79. Ooh, a little bit sideways there on the top side of the racetrack. Cole Ferguson, big time in the wall in car number 81W. Copped the wall big time in turn number 3.
Yeah, just looking at James Rice and Dave Clifford there in the opening, probably 2 and 3 laps, so they don't look as comfortable as what they should do. Titan Vanderwaal to the inside, looking to come from the back of the bus, from the heat all the way from the middle of the pack in this D main to get locked into the C. And right now, he's now going to make his way to position number 2. He'll sweep to the inside right now there on David Clifford. Move David Clifford back to position number 3. James Rice on the outside looking in. Then you go back to Mark Scott trying to make a charge through this field.
I was just trying to watch Callum Harper as well in the 22 car, struggling a little bit here tonight here at Volusia Speedway. Hasn't been on all that much here on iRacing, obviously due to the real life racing stuff happening with the 22 car, but trying to see what Callum Harper can do in the 22 car. Cops the wall and a little bit of a bump and rubbing there coming off turn number 4, but meanwhile, back up the ranch, Kyron Redpath holds down the race lead and running away with it as well. Current gap between first and second is 3.2 seconds. Back to second position right now. Titan Vanderwaal and James Rice having a good little ding-dong battle here, Brett.
Yeah, they are Vanderwaal to the inside. Rice is trying to move around the outside, so they're trying to get this racetrack figured out right now in the D-Main. James Rice is going to move back to position number 2. Just a couple of laps left to run here in your D-Main. Remember, top 3 will go through to the main event. Top 3, so will go through to the C-Main. Everybody else will be sent packing from 4th on back. The white flag is out for your race leader of Kyron Redpath.
Yeah, let's go back up at the point end of the range. Kyron Redpath in the crane cams. Bell Helmet's car number 2 through turn number 3 and 4 though for the final time. Kyron Redpath gets the job done and moves on into tonight's C-Main. 2nd will be James Rice, 3rd to Titan Vanderbilt, 4th to Corey Borden, 5th will go to the multinational late model champion of Callum Harper. 6th will be the 79 of Callan Muir. So, still these Tasmanian drivers trying to get a handle of this racetrack and see what the rest of these drivers can do here tonight. Brett, let's take a quick squizzy at your results for tonight's D-Main.
D-Main results, Kyron Redpath gets the win from James Rice and Titan Vanderwaal with the top 3 that will go through to the C-Main for Borden, Harper, Muir, Clifford, Scott, Ferguson, Burke, O'Toole and Smith. Those drivers will be sent packing. They'll have to get ready for week number 3 next week, but C-Main cars on track and we've got 12 laps. Top 3 will go through to the back of the B-Main. Jacob Kroger on the front row along with Daniel Boyd.
Position 3 with the 1 car, Bentley Summers to his outside. Caleb Orton in car 229 will start from 4.
Cam Brooks alongside JJ Hamilton in row 3 from positions number 5 and 6.
Blake Borden and Tony Walsh on row number 4, that is car 44 and car 916.
Lucas Dickinson from 9, Joel Patel from position number 10.
Position 11 will be the 92 car of Cody Gray to his outside, driving car number 35, that'll be James Oliver.
Brendan Randall from position number 13, Kyron Redpath from 14.
James Rice and Titan Vanderwaal make up your final positions here in tonight's C-Main. So let's get set, Brett. As we know, the C-Main always really good to watch when you've got a lot of good cars in this one. Namely, you've got Blake Borden, Tony Walsh, Cody Gay, Caleb Orton. Heaps of drivers wanting to make it through to tonight's show, but they've still got a B-Main after this one. Whoever transfers through, let's find out. 12 laps, top 3 will make it through to tonight's B-Main. Alphabet Soup Racing time, Brett, here at Volusia Speedway.
Well, we've already completed 6 heats at D-Main. We put 12 on the board here in the C, here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Week number 2 of your Tasmanian late models in conjunction with JSI Racing here on Sunday night. C-Main, it'll be Kroger and Boyd up the front row, and Jacob Kroger will lead the field down the front straightaway down into 1 and 2. He'll slide up and take the line away from Daniel Boyd. Look out for 1 car. You've got all sorts of crossed up there. That's his Bentley Summers. Boyd trying to make a move to the inside. Look out, they're moving and dealing, hustling and busting through this field. 2 and 3 wide. They're at the back of this field.
Yeah, well, good start though to tonight's C main. A little bit of bumping and rubber there in turn number 1 and 2. Lucas Dickinson in car number 10T trying to make his way through the field as well. Summers way sideways, coming up turn number 4 that time by, as we had 2 down and 10 to run here in tonight's C main. Meanwhile, Daniel Boyd and Jacob Croker have driven away from the rest of the field. JJ Hamilton trying to make something happen with the 23 car. Cam Brooks, after copying that black flag in his heat race, trying to do something that Falcon Tyres iRacing number 88 car, trying to see what he can do, Brett.
Yeah, he's just trying to work this track out right now. As Daniel Boyd will put another lap into the books here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Jacob Croker still runs in second. JJ Hamilton in the 23 car in position number 3. And again, that driver is right on the bubble. Anything else? Well, anything else behind him, you can say that the bubble is about to burst, but we've still got 7 laps left to run. 5 down here in C-Main competition here at Volusia.
Yeah, into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Daniel Boyd, your race leader, coming off turn number 4. Down the main straight away this time. 6 down and now 6 to run. Here in tonight's C-Main, Daniel Boyd, the Vortex Sim Sports Pace Graphics, car number 79, into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. And you can tell just where this line is currently working, Brett, at the moment on the racetrack. And you see a lot of the drivers trying to start running to start to run around the bottom side of the racetrack. I'll get it out eventually. But normally, here at Volusia, we normally see a multi-groove racetrack. So, not sure what to expect here tonight.
Yeah, it's a little different with the pre-gen and what we've had, with the new season, with the update. But right now, Hamilton, Croker going to battle side by side for positions number 2 and 3. Here comes that 88 machine of Cam Brooks. Now, going to make it a 3-way dance. Big slider there by Hamilton on Croker. Croker gets into the back, and Brooks had to check up as well. 9 down, 3 to run. Daniel Boyd all alone out in front of them. But this battle between Croker, Hamilton, and Brooks, you never know who is going to get these final 2 transfer positions. Croker looks like he got a little tight there on the entry down into 3. 2 to 1 for your race leader.
Yeah, into turn number 1 and 2 we go. Let's just take a look at the gap between your top 3 drivers. So currently Daniel Boyd, a gap of 2.3 seconds back to second position right now. So JJ Hamilton's got some work to do in the 23 car. Meanwhile, 1 lap to go, make it half lap. Down the back chute through turn number 3 and 4. Daniel Boyd, how good, race fans? Gets the job done in tonight's C-Main. JJ Hamilton will come home second. Cam Brooks in the 3rd position. So, good stuff here tonight by Cam Brooks. Got that 3rd and final transfer spot straight through to tonight's B-Main. So, unfortunately, 4th on back. We'll quickly check out your results for the C-Main, and we'll get quickly into the grid for tonight's B-Main. Daniel Boyd, JJ Hamilton, Cam Brooks, your top 3. 4th on back, well, they'll be watching from the infield or watching from the grandstand, eating a nice hot pie and having a nice cold refreshment. Brett, tonight's B-Main is lining up on the racetrack.
Nash Granger along with Craig Plater in row number 1 on the front row.
Row number 2 will see the 59 car of Aston Rodriguez and Leo Heaton on the outside in position number 4.
Position number 5, Kyle Collins. Position number 6, Damon Mush.
Position number 7 will be the 12 car of Jason Crawford to his outside, driving car number 28. That'll be Cooper Wilson.
Sean Stevens from 9, Brad Pascoe from position number 10.
Position number 11 will see Ash Clear in the 21T to his outside, driving car number 84. That'll be Jamie Higgs.
Jaden Russell from position number 13. Benjamin Harris from position number 14.
Dane Snadden Diego in car 31 will start from 15. And Dylan Price in car 47 will start from 16.
Phil Crawford lines up out of position number 17. Good to see him on the racetrack. It's been a while since I've seen him on the racetrack. Daniel Boyd, your C-Main winner, will start from position number 18.
Yeah, we'll see JJ Hamilton in car 23 will start from 19. And Cam Brooks will start from position number 20. This, Brett, is a big B-Main. I think probably the biggest I've seen so far yet with the late models. And, well, 20 cars, 14 laps. It was counted as 14 laps, but normally it's 15 laps. And as we know, I think it is the top 2 from this one that will
Top
go.
8.
Top 8. Oh, okay, so top 8. Okay,
Top 8, so it's still going to be a 26-car field. Just quickly
correct.
before we go green, Cam Brooks has just been disqualified with the move that he made in the past in the final, or for that final transfer position on Jacob Kroenke. So Cam Brooks out of this one. He will not start. So 19 cars, top 8 will go through. We've already locked in 18 from the 6 heat races, and we take these final 8 from this one. So we're getting ready to go racing now, Matt.
Oh dear. So not the start for, or not the end for tonight for Cam Brooks. Here we go though, race fans. Tonight's B main. Nash Granger and Craig Platter on the front rows. We are green. Into turn 1 and 2 we go. Rodriguez looks to the inside. 3 wide though for third position. Collins, Heaton and Plater on the top side of the racetrack. Through turn number 3 and 4 we go. Rodriguez looks for the race lead coming off turn number 4. Meanwhile, here comes Craig Plater right down the top side. Trying to make some spots happen here right now in the 69. Nash Granger and Rodriguez go side by side down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 this time by. Could be 3 laps down and 12 to run, Brett.
Yeah, Granger, Rodriguez putting on a great battle up front for the 1 and 2 positions. Play to third. Here comes Collins along with Heaton. They'll go side by side. So your top 5 on screen. You can really throw a blanket over the top 5. You've got less than 7/10 of a second between those top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're in the hornet's nest of cars battling for those final 3 transfer positions. Meanwhile, 3 wide Plater trying to go through the middle of the racetrack. Granger, bit of contact. Heaton checks up. Collins checks up. They keep it straight. And what a move right there from those 3 drivers. Plater, Heaton, and Collins all check up, and they all keep their cars going in the forward direction. Plater to the inside, and Granger down into 1 and 2.
Oh, good stuff by Craig Plater. He's got that race car figured out here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park, around the bottom side of the racetrack. Goes to NLRA, ultimate turn TV, spots at number 69. Back down to 1 and 2 we go. Heaton trying to make something happen as well in the 26. Down the back chute we go into turn number 3 and 4. This time by Aston Rodriguez. We'll see next time by the halfway point. Will be next time 7 down and 7 to run here in tonight's B main. Nash Granger trying to make something happen as well in the Lucas Oils number 5. Craig Plater trying to make something happen as well in the 69 car. Meanwhile, looking back through the field as well, Brad Pascoe in car number 18 is on the bubble to make it through to tonight's big dance. Whoa, Kyle Collins was around in car 21Q and not the way to end his night, Brad.
No, I think he had a helping hand there by Cooper Wilson in car 14. We'll see what range control decide to do with this one. Sean Stevens sitting in what is now position number 8. Jason Crawford in position number 9. And if Cooper Wilson wants to cop a penalty, that would move Jason Crawford into that top 8 and into a transfer position. We put one more lap into the look, so there's 9 down, just 5 laps left to run for Aston Rodriguez. 6/10 of a second lead over Nash Granger, who's got his hands full right now with Craig Plater doing everything possible in that 69 machine to move up to position number 2.
Yeah, looking through the field now. We've got 4 laps to go here in tonight's B main. Mighty, what a race. Between a lot of these drivers here tonight, they're putting everything on the line to try and make it through to the 40-lap big dance here later on tonight. And let's see what's going to happen. Craig Plater trying to make something happen in the 69. Aston Rodriguez, though, in that Flow Racing number 6 car at the moment, trying to make something happen. And he's at the pointy end of the pack this time by with 3 laps to go.
Make it 2 as they come across the start-finish line. Still watching Granger, Plater, Granger to the outside into 1 and 2. Plater still looks down to the inside off turn number 2, but it is Granger who's got the momentum on the top side of the racetrack. They'll come to the white flag off turn number 4. Aston Rodriguez now half a mile away from putting in that number 6 machine into your 40-lap main event. Granger and Plater good battle on for that 2nd and 3rd position. Granger still to the outside. He's got it down the back straight away.
Yeah, through turn number 3 and 4 though for the final time, and it will be Aston Rodriguez gets the job done in tonight's B main. 2nd will go to Nash Granger, 3rd to Craig Plater, 4th to Leo Heaton, 5th to Damon Mush, 6th to Cooper Wilson, 7th to Brad Pascoe, and 8th will go to Sean Stevens. Wow, race fans, what a B-main. God, we've seen some good racing here tonight, Brett. I can't wait to see what the A-main's going to bring us, but here's your results for tonight's B-main.
Just quickly as well, while I go through that, Aston Rodriguez, Nash Granger, Craig Plady, your top three. Leo Heaton, Damon Mush, 4th and 5th. Brad Pascoe, Sean Stevens, 6th and 7th. It was Cooper Wilson who was black flag, so that will move Jason Crawford into that 8th and final transfer position for everybody else. Higgs, Harris, Snadden, Crawford, Collins, Wilson, Cleary, Price, Hamilton, Russell, Boyd, and Brooks. From 9th on back, well, we say goodbye to them. They're going to have to watch from the grandstands now, Matt, as we get ready for our dash.
Yes, and I can't wait to see what this is going to bring. Lord, it's going to be good. So as we get set, we're just waiting for some race cars to hit the racetrack. And we'll see who will start where in tonight's dash race, as Chief Stewards are currently getting these guys sorted.
I can tell you that right now, Matt, because I am actually in the service, so I can tell you it will be Thomas Mitchell to start from position number 1. Todd Atkins lines up at a position number 2. Harry Stewart will be from position number 3. Stephen Gaines from position number 4. Riley Stewart from position number 5. Joel Berkeley from position number 6. Position number 7 will be Kobe Noonan. Position number 8 is going to be Darcy Wilson. Position number 9, Nathan Clark. Position number 10 is Cameron O'Brien. Position number 11, Nick Ryan. And position number 12, it'll be Bradley Oldfield.
Well, what a lineup. As Todd Atkins just checking the steering in the Budweiser number 76 car. Harry Stewart alongside him in that CarQuest Auto Parts number 11. This is going to be a mighty race fans. Let's see who is going to start on pole for tonight's A-main. This will line up your top 12 starting positions for our 40-lap feature coming up after this. So let's get them lined up and we'll get them underway. I'm going to assume 6 laps.
Correct.
So here we go. Thomas Mitchell, Todd Atkins on the front row. Harry Stewart and Stephen Gaines on row number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's dash race is about to be underway here at Volusia Speedway Park. 6 laps on the board. Who's going to start where? Let's find out. As we are green into turn 1 and 2, Thomas Mitchell has the early race lead heading down the back straight away. Here comes Todd Atkins, the 76 car, right round the top side. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Here comes Gaines, though, trying to look through the middle part of the speedway. Joel Berkeley, though, trying to split him 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Mitchell, though, back to the inside on Todd Atkins, Brett.
2 by 3 by 2 by 2 and 1. What a field all in this dash. Right now it's Atkins leading the way from Mitchell. Atkins drifted way upstairs into 3 and 4. 2 down, 4 to run. Here comes Gaines. Gaines going to follow your race leader to the top side. Berkeley right through the middle of the racetrack up the inside. 3 wide. Stewart on the inside. Will continue to make it 3 wide down into turns 3 and 4. Mitchell now was caught in the middle. Stewart had to back out of it. We're halfway home. 3 down, 3 to run. Atkins, Mitchell along with Gaines. That's your top 3.
Yeah, wowee. How about it, race fans? This is getting good. Oh, it's too good on the top side. Berkeley, though, makes it 3 wide again in turn number 3 and 4. Down the main straight away we go. Berkeley, though, trying to make something happen in the 49. Here comes Harry Stewart, though. Berkeley, though, slide job on Thomas Mitchell. Beautifully executed by the 49, the Slick Sim Sport. Down in the graphics machine. Through turn number 3 and 4. Looks for third coming off turn number 4. He's almost got him across the line. Harry Stewart, side by side. 3 wide to go in turn number 1 and 2, Brett.
My God, it's crazy how good some of these drivers are in whatever race cars they step into. 3 wide, Berkeley, Gaines and Stewart all trying to run down your race leader of Atkins. We might continue to tick off laps here in tonight's dash. Atkins still leading the way from Berkeley. Stewart drifts up in front of Gaines. Gaines has got some company with Mitchell down to the inside. 3 wide on the entry down into 3. They'll fizzle it out to 2 wide as it's still Todd Atkins leading the way.
I tell you what, race fans, fourth. This is good. So Todd Atkins, yeah, this should be white flag, I was going to say. So Atkins through turn number 3 and 4. How about a race fans to start on pole? Todd Atkins, Joel Berkeley, Harry Stewart. In turn number 1 and 2 we go. This should be the checkered flag coming out this time by Atkins, Berkeley, Stewart, your top 3 gains. And there it is. Todd Atkins will start on the pole position for tonight's late model A main. Joel Berkeley will start on his outside. Wow, Brett Wheeler, how good that dash. I can't wait to see what that A main is going to do, mate. Whoa, it's going to be a cracker.
Mate, we've just had an appetizer. Well, that's the appetizer. We've still got the main course to come. Oh my. What a 40-lap main event this is scheduled to be, with the likes of Atkins and Berkeley on the front row, along with Stewart Mitchell in row 2. You go back to Wilson, Nick Ryan in 5 and 6, Comey Noonan, Cameron O'Brien, Nathan Clark, and Riley Stewart. Stephen Gaines is somewhere in the mix of that one as well. Again, just wet those lips because we are in for a 40-lap treat, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. This is going to be a cracking show. And it has been here tonight here at Volusia Speedway. So, race fans, as cars are just stopped on the back straightaway, race control just sorting out the grid positions for tonight's A main. We will take a short break. We'll step away just quickly, pay some bills. On the other side of this, your 40-lap A main is coming up next. And on the pole, Todd Atkins and Joel Berkeley on his outside. 40 laps. Race fans, don't go away.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
For a better, you'll have to go to your local still specialist. They're experts, so you'll get the tool you need. They'll familiarise you with the tool and get it ready to go. Better still, they can service it too, so it'll last for years. Still Garden Power Tools, only from Still Specialist Stores. Find yours online. Better still.
Well, race fans, here we go. Time to get set to take a look at your starting field for tonight's 40-lap late model A main. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your starting lineup. From position number 24, driving car number 14, Brad Pascoe. Position number 23, driving car number 13 tonight, Damon Mush.
Position number 22 with a 26 car of Leo Heat. He's inside the 69 NLRA entry. From 21, it's Craig Plater.
Position number 20, driving car number Q5, Nash Granger. Position number 19, driving car number 6, Aston Rodriguez.
Position number 18 with Cody Malley. He's inside. Position number 17 of Mikey Green.
Position number 16 for NLRA and Mid-South Mafia, driving the USA 11, Cody Nevin. Position number 15, driving the W84, Bo Oldfield.
From position number 14, it'll be Rowan Jones. He's inside. Position number 13, the 99 of Aston Hurley.
As we go up the page, from position number 12, driving... Oh, hang on a minute. We've got to get the grid right. I didn't write it down. That's silly me.
Okay, I've got it as the way they're rolling around right now. So it'll be Nathan Clark from position number 12. Kobe Noonan will start from position number 11. Bradley Oldfield will start from position number 10. Riley Stewart will start from 9. Out of 8 will be Cameron O'Brien. Out of 7 will be Nick Ryan. Out of 6 will be Darcy Wilson. Out of 5 will be Thomas Mitchell. Out of 4, it'll be Stephen Gaines. Out of 3, it'll be Harry Stewart. And your front row will be Cholberg from position number 2 and Todd Atkins from the pole position.
I tell you what, race fans, God, we're in for a good A-main here tonight. Let's get set. Brett Wheeler, as we do it JSI style. For some reason, my internet is about to go haywire. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So, race fans, as the drivers very soon will get given the signal, as they have been now, to line up in what we call the greatest sight in all of motorsports, the four-wide salute to you, the race fans. As they line up now in 4 rows of perfection here at Volusia Speedway Park. Down the back, straight away they roll. Race fans, how good? Bang your hands together virtually, race fans, for these 24 starters here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park, watching round number 2 of the 2023 Tasmanian Late Model Dirt iRacing Series here on iRacing G'day Laws TV here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park.
Beautifully said, Matt. Couldn't have put it any better myself. Round 2, the Volusia Speedway Park. 26 drivers have made tonight's 40-lap main event. It now comes down to the drivers and how they approach this one. As we said a number of times and earlier on in the program, Matt, a change in the format, a change in how things work going forward. And it just means, Matt, we get to see more laps and more racing. And, well, as a race fan, that's exactly what you want to see. So props to the crew at JSI Racing for listening to the drivers and giving these guys a lot more laps here on the racetrack.
Yeah, absolutely. So as we line up now in what we call the double Kong line of menace, yellow lights on the pace track and around here at Volusia Speedway are now out. Todd Atkins and Joel Berkeley on the front row. Harry Stewart and Stephen Gaines from the US. He will start out at position number 4. Thomas Mitchell and Darcy Wilson from row number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, as I roll down the back straight away for the final time here tonight, sit back in your armchair, make sure the drinks are cold, the screen is up nice and loud, because here at Volusia Speedway Park, we are about to get naughty for 40. Here at Volusia Speedway, round number 2 is... No, we're going too early. I've gone too early, Brett. This is not good. I get too excited, you see. I think we're going one more time. We should be going this time, yes?
I believe we are going green this time. Lights are out on the iRacing.com safety car, which means just getting word from race control that it is going green this time. So Matt, I tell you what, take number 2, do it again.
Take number 2. Lord, I've got to get it right one day or another. Ladies and gentlemen, time to go racing. here at Volusia Speedway Park. Round number 2. Let's get 90 for 40 here at Volusia Speedway Park. We're green. Down to 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Atkins, your early race leader, down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Let's check in with some other race cars as well. Gaines on the top side of the speedway, Brent. 1 down, 39 to go.
Tell you what, I don't know where to look right now in this field. I don't know where to look for first and second between Atkins and Berkeley, or whether look at the battle between Stewart, Gaines, along with Mitchell and Darcy Wilson. Nick Ryan just following quickly in hot pursuit down on the low side. No matter where you look, Matt, there's always a battle going on the racetrack. 2 down, 38 to go. Challengers on for the race lead. Berkeley to the inside on Atkins. They work down the back straight away. Atkins going to shut the door down into turn number 3. Berkeley getting the car just a little too crossed up there on the exit of turn number 4.
As we are now 3 down and 37 to go. Oh, it's all on here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park, race fans. How good Todd Atkins is your race leader. Working lap number 5 now of 40 here at Volusia Speedway Park. Your top 3, you can throw a blanket over him down the back straight away. Harry Stewart back there in position number 3 right now. Your current Australian compact speed car champion. We've got a couple of Australian champions in the house here for tonight. Joel Berkeley, a former modified a production sedan champion. I'll get it right eventually. In position number 2 at the moment, Harry Stewart, your current Australian compact speed car champion. In the field for tonight as well, he's there in position number 3 in car number 11, the CarQuest Auto Parts entry. As Atkins under siege from Joel Berkeley. Brett, we are caution, yellow on the speedway. Yeah,
Looks like Rowan Jones, along with Nash Granger, involved in this one. In fact, I'm pretty sure it all started with the 25 car of Rowan Jones.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I've got to try and work out why live timing didn't pick that one up.
All right, so off turn 4, it was Hurley and Granger come together. Cody Nevin had nowhere to go. Crawford come in, nowhere to go. Cody Malley, nowhere to go. Nash Granger, nowhere to go. And unfortunately, just sort of stacked the field up.
Well, it's not what you want, unfortunately, here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park. So as we are currently under yellow lights at the moment. So as we get set to let them loose one more time here at Volusia, Todd Atkins is your race leader. Joel Berkeley is currently in 2nd. Harry Stewart is in 3rd. Then you go back to Stephen Gaines in position number 4 at the moment. Darcy Wilson is in the top 5. So let's find out who will start and finish where. In tonight's A-Main here tonight at Volusia Speedway Park, Todd Atkins takes the inside line. Joel Berkeley will line up on his outside.
Like I say, Matt, in those opening 5 or 6 laps, Berkeley actually looked like one of the quickest cars on the racetrack and almost looked like that he was getting ready to push Todd Atkins around. And something that we haven't spoken about as well is the tyre wear. They're going to have to save some tyres, especially over a 40-lap main event, especially with the track getting as slick as it is. It is going to have to be something that these drivers keep an eye on. Back to green, 7 down, 33 to go. Atkins leading the field down into 1 and 2 again. This time he'll stay glued to the bottom side. He'll protect that line from Berkeley, but Berkeley going to throw it up on the inside, but we go yellow.
Oh dear. Now, the good thing is I caught that one on the right side. Thank you. Riley Stewart, it is in car number 96. Let's take a look at your replay. Stewart came off turn number 4. Looks like a couple of mechanical issues for that race car. So as we went into turn number 1, let's find out where it all started. Looks like this is about to be it. And yep, boom. Aston Hurley unfortunately helping around the 96 car of Riley Stewart and not the way to engine night, unfortunately for Riley. Normally pretty handy behind the wheel of a late model. Brett, you've seen this guy race, and I've raced against him as well, and you've raced against him as well, and normally Riley's actually pretty handy behind the wheel of a late model.
He is actually very handy in pretty much anything he sets his backside into. Again, I guess the more laps that the kid can do, the faster he's going to get. So, look, I've had the privilege of watching him and seeing him race for God knows how long now, and just see the improvement that he's made. He's really come on and leaps and bounds. But unfortunately tonight, just not the night. I believe he's still on the racetrack. He's somewhere at the back of the field along with the 99 car of Aston Hurley. That looks like at the safety car lights are out, which means we are 1 to green, and we'll take number 3 here. Restart number 2.
Yeah, here we go, race fans, set to go back to green. Todd Atkins and Joel Berkeley line up on the front row, set to go back to green here at Volusia Speedway Park. Time to get this one in the books, race fans. Let's go back to green. Good start from Atkins, down to 1 and 2 we go. Stewart quickly into third. That is Harry Stewart in car number 11. Stephen Gaines, he's back there as well in position number 4. Oh, we got a Hornet's nest of race cars. Oh, bumper wheels big time. Luckily for no one to go upside down in turn number 4, but a little bit unsettled there for Darcy Wilson in car number 10. Thomas Mitchell makes his way through as well now. Here comes Nick Ryan in the 2L machine. Bradley Oldfield trying to make his way through the field as well in car number 51. As we are caution yellow is on the speedway. And well, let's find out where this one all kicked off. Hopefully I've got a replay. No, I don't. I'm going to have to work that out.
It started with the 49 car of Nathan Clark. It was 3 wide with Cody Nevin, along with Aston Rodriguez. Clark hit the outside wall, came down the racetrack. Riley Stewart involved, nowhere to go. Cody Nevin, broken right front. Granger around, and unfortunately Stewart back to the pits. So we're also going to go single file restart 2 now, Matt.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything more. So looks like Nash Granger pulling the 5 car to the pit area. So as we now get set for another restart here at Volusia Speedway Park. Todd Atkins is your race leader. And as you said, Brett, you can see these guys just starting to worry a little bit about tyre wear. You can see whether that's going to help anything or not. That's going to wear the tyres out even more if you do that with what Todd Atkins is doing right now, or is that good or bad?
I think he's just trying to keep heating the tyres. So I don't think this early on, I don't think it makes that much of a difference, Matt.
So I think that does play a thing now, doesn't it? We've also got tyre heat. You can also see the difference with the tyre heat also as well on the tyre.
Correct. Going green, Matt.
Yep, so as we go back to green right now, 30 laps to go. 10 laps in the books. As Joel Berkeley now sets in hot pursuit right now of the 76 car. Harry Stewart back there in position number 3 right now in car number 11. Darcy Wilson back there in the 4th spot. Stephen Gaines it is in position number 5 as we are caution yellow again on the speedway. So
also previously, Matt, too, you know how it was maximum of 4 cautions?
yes.
Obviously, again, for the people that are watching, where they've gone to iRacing throwing cautions. So again, they're putting it back in the driver's hands to try and get those 40 green flag laps, whereas if you had 4 cautions, you know, you essentially lose 12 of those laps. That's where this comes into as well. So again, like what we said earlier, changing the format, changing the guard, putting it back in the driver's hands.
Well, cool to see. I did hear that in the grapevine. So as we get set now to line them up single file, I would assume that race control are going to call out the cone to the front straightaway. So here we go. Todd Atkins, Joel Berkeley, Harry Stewart are your top 3. Are we going this time by? Yes, we are. Back to green we go. Working lap number 13 now of 40 here at Volusia Speedway Park. Good restart from Joel Berkeley. Down the back, straight away we go. That's Slick Sim Sport. Down under graphics, car number 49 of Joel Berkeley. Tracking down, your race leader is right on the rear tail tank of that 76 car of Todd Atkins. Harry Stewart is back there as well. Your current Australian compact speed car champion, yellow flag. Once again here at Volusia Speedway Park. I'm going to have to find out why it's not recording crashes. So, Brett,
That was
I think you might have a
Mikey
take on that.
Green. Yeah, Mikey Green and Damon Morse just come together off turn number 4. Almost looked like in my eyes, Mikey Green just moved up the racetrack, and well, unfortunately the right front of Mikey's car actually came off. So Brad Pascoe also got a piece of that one as well. He's got somewhat of a damaged front bumper, and of course that front fender is still circulating on the racetrack. So Mikey Green has been given the EOL. He will go to the tail end of the field. And Matt, I noticed as well, some of these drivers have also got to think about, especially the guys roughly in the mid to the back of the field, the incident limit. It's only at 11. So essentially, if you have any more contact with 12x or more, you're basically disqualified.
That is very correct. So, let's see what happens. Drivers, and also no rear vision mirrors in these race cars. As we know in speedway racing, there is no rear vision mirrors in any race car that involves speedway racing. So as we are back to green now with 26 laps remaining on the board. Through turn number 3 and 4 we go though this time by. Down the main straight away with 25 to run. Your race leader is Todd Atkins. Second right now is Joel Berkeley. Third is Harry Stewart. And right now, Stephen Gaines is trying to track down Darcy Wilson and also Harry Stewart. Out of turn number 4, down the main straight away this time by Brett with 24 to go.
Yeah, just noticing the different lines right now between Atkins and Berkeley. Atkins was basically running the slider line where Berkeley was running the bottom all the way through 1 and 2. Now this time they're going to change it up. Berkeley going to go through the middle of the race. He'll bring Harry Stewart with him to the inside. In turn number 3 and 4, it's still Atkins. Berkeley, oh boy, problems. Darcy Wilson gets into the back of Stephen Gaines. Darcy Wilson going to get a piece of that one, and the yellow will come out here at Volusia one more time.
Yeah, I'm just going to see whether that the timing picked that up. I think it did. So let's just check this out. So let's see what happened with Darcy Wilson down the main straightaway. So it looks like Stephen Gaines sort of made contact there with Darcy Wilson. Unfortunately, Darcy tried to turn down the racetrack and, well, Thomas Mitchell copped a piece of that. So too Bradley Oldfield. And, well, big time damage on the number 10 car of Darcy Wilson. Panels ripped off that race car big time. So
just well, Matt, he actually claimed his own caution as well. So he got sent to the tail end of the field. So Darcy Wilson will go to the back. Stephen Gaines Well, he's got a bit of a damaged race car.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So as we now go back up front with race leaders, and we'll get set for another restart here at Volusia Speedway Park. So,
just saying.
yeah,
Berkeley's had mechanical issues. He is out.
yeah, I just noticed that. So, unfortunate for Joel Berkeley, problems with the 49 race car. So that's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully nothing major with the 49 car of Joel Berkeley. As we know, Brett, things that always go wrong with race cars, always electrical 90% of the time.
Absolutely.
So as we get set to go back to green right now here at Volusia Speedway Park, back to green with 22 on the board. Stewart now looking for the top side of the speedway, trying to track down your race leader. Down the back, straight away we go into turn number 3 and 4. Todd Atkins is your race leader. Oh, Harry Stewart, how close was that? Out of turn number 4, back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Stewart looks to the top side on Atkins right now. Down the back chute we go into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Nick Ryan. Nick Ryan is on a mission right now in that 2L car. He's up 8 positions right now already here in tonight's A-Main. And we are back to yellow, Brett, very quickly here at Volusia.
Yeah, not sure what that one was for, but man, I tell you what, Todd Atkins, Harry Stewart, man, if you got to think if Berkeley didn't have those mechanical issues, you could only think that, well, those top 3 drivers were the form drivers in this field, but give it up for that 2L machine, the Booger Sugar car, the NLRA number 2 machine. He's made his way. Again, he was one of the drivers that had to come through the dash and sitting in position number 3 right now. I'm pretty sure he was actually a little nervous coming into tonight. I'm not going to lie. He felt like he didn't have all that much speed earlier on in the day when the practice session went up. But I tell you what, he's found some form and found some speed here right now.
I'll tell you what, Brett, one thing I love about late models is the way that they idle around the racetrack. Oh, it gives you goosebumps.
Yeah, just the way they sit too. Especially when they get up on the gas, they just lean over on the right rear like that. Oh boy.
Oh, Jim Dandy. Let's get set to go once more. I've got the right words to use, but I'm not going to use them. Don't you worry. So here we go, race fans.
Use them when you're ready.
That's it. Back to green we go right now here at Volusia Speedway Park. Back to green, 1 and 2 we go. Stewart on the rear tail tank of the 76 car. 20 laps left to run. Make that 19 as they're going to cross the stripe this time by. Nick Ryan is under siege from the 51 of Bradley Oldfield. Back down to turn 1 and 2. Kobe Noonan, though, is on a tail blaster of a run here at the Volusia Speedway Park tonight. That 26 car is up 2 positions so far here in tonight's A-Main. As the Vortex Sim Sports machine is looking for further positions. Bo Oldfield as well is up 9. Leo Heatson is up 15 positions. As we have this time, we go to turn number 3 and 4. We'll have 17 laps to go. Brett Wheeler, how good is tonight's A-Main? Is still heading up.
Yeah, still watching Atkins and Stewart. Stewart going to close in now through turn number 1 and 2, but also watching the battle on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th between Nick Ryan, Bradley Oldfield, along with Kobe Noonan in that 5th position right now. But again, back up towards you, the top 2 at the moment. It's just a 2-horse race right now since Berkeley had those mechanical issues. Todd Atkins still leading the way from Harry Stewart, and again, it's just the car length between the pair. So I'm sure Stewart's still got plenty in the tank right now with 15 laps left to go. Lap 25 is complete, and Atkins so far has led since the drop of the green flag.
Yeah, Todd Atkins as well looking to go back to back here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park after taking out the round last week at Lernerville Speedway. So cool to see that 76 car back out here tonight, back up towards the pointy end of the pack. Bradley Oldfield though in the mix right now. Nick Ryan back there as well in the 2L machine. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Kobe Noonan trying to make something happen as well. In the 26 car, both Oldfield is in the mix. So too Leo Heaton, Aston Rodriguez is in there. As we go back up towards the point end of the pack to check in with your race leaders, Harry Stewart is still there in second position right now through the middle part of the speedway. And I think as we saw, Brett, Ty Ware is going to start coming into this now because these top two guys are running right through the slick part of the racetrack. So I think with the way that this racetrack is right now, they're way off the gas. As you can see how much speed they scrub off now through turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, again, just watching third, fourth, and fifth as well. There's been a change up there with Bradley Oldfield moving to position number 3. He's gotten by Nick Ryan in that number 2L machine. Kobe Noonan still sits in position number 5. And boy, wouldn't we see love to see a late race caution. Meanwhile, Stewart to the inside on Atkins. Down into 1 and 2 we go. Stewart now up, right up alongside him, side by side as they work down the back straight away. It'll be single-digit laps remaining off turn number 4. 31 down, 9 to go. Darcy Wilson in the 10 car, going to be putting a lap down here very shortly by the 76 car of Todd Atkins.
Yeah, through turn number 1 and 2 we go down the back straight away this time by Atkins. Stewart, he knows, top side of the speedway, right through the top part of the racetrack. Darcy Wilson now being put down a lap in car number 10. Stewart had all the horsepower down in that race car then. Absolutely flung it in on the top side of the racetrack. And well, as we know, Ty Ware is going to start playing a massive part right now here in tonight's A-Main late here in this 40-lapper. Back down to 1 and 2 this time. Todd Atkins heading down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 we go. Here comes Stewart against the top side of the speedway. This time, Brett, we have 6 laps to go.
6 to go for Todd Atkins. Looking to do what King Donny done here earlier on today in the King's Royal. It is still Atkins looking to lead flag to flag. He'll go to the middle part of the racetrack into 3 and 4. A handful of laps left to run for Atkins. Stewart is close. Oh, with a little contact there. Stewart going to lose a handle. Oh, poor Cody Melly going to pull it up, and that'll bring a yellow because he stopped on the racetrack. Matt, that will bring a talking point of the 51 car of Bradley Oldfield into position number 3 on a restart.
That's exactly right. As we have a replay of what happened there with Cody Malley. So let's find out what happened. So Malley there's on the top side of the racetrack, way up high on the cushion as well. And it looks like just caught the ball coming off turn number 4 and down the main straightaway, pulls up the car in the entrance of turn number 1. And just that little piece of the wall sticking out there in turn number 1 as well must have caught him out because it nearly tore off the right front of that race car. So as we get set right now to come back to live pictures here at Volusia Speedway Park. And as you said, Brett, that 51 car of Bradley Oldfield is sneaking and lurking in position number 3 at the moment. So the United Sim Sports number 51 car, what has he got left in the tank?
I don't know, but can't wait for these final, what will be 4 laps of competition. Todd Atkins, Harry Stewart, Bradley Oldfield. Does Nick Ryan or Kobe Noonan have anything for this one? How about Aston Rodriguez as well? He's come from 19th to 6th, but you go back just 1 spot back. Leo Heaton from 22nd up to 7th. That is plus 15. We get ready to go back racing. Lap 36 is in the books. 4 laps left to run. 2 miles around the Volusia Speedway Park. The world's fastest half mile. It'll be Atkins through 1 and 2 from Harry Stewart. Down the back straight away. Oldfield does not look like he's got anything for those top 2. It'll be 3 laps left to run at the start-finish line.
Yeah, the final 3 laps here in tonight's A-Main. Back down to turn number 1 and 2 we go. Stewart on the top side. Down the back chute we go. Into turn number 3 and 4 this time by, with 2 laps to run here at Volusia Speedway Park. It's all on right now, race fans. What's Harry Stewart got left in the tank? In car number 11. Down the back chute we go, and into turn number 3 and 4. We'll see the white flag flapping in the breeze This time out of turn number 4, down the main straightaway. The white flag is out. Half a lap to go. Down the back straightaway into corners number 3 and 4 for the final time. Back-to-back victories for the 76 car of Todd Atkins. Gets the job done. Second will go to Harry Stewart. Third to Bradley Oldfield. Fourth will go to Nick Ryan. Oh my giddy aunt race fans. Back-to-back victories for Todd Atkins. 2 for 2. What a race. Brett Wheeler, you can't put a price tag on Speedway racing as we know, but what a race here tonight here at Volusia.
Unbelievable, Matt. Just a fantastic night. Like we said, a different change in the format and the way that give these drivers more opportunities to do more laps on the racetrack. And boy, it did not disappoint. All the way from the first heat race all the way through to those last chance qualifiers in the dash, and then of course finishing up with your 50-lap main event. Congratulations to Todd Atkins. He goes back-to-back and will win here at Volusia.
Yeah, there is your final positions as well up onto your screen, race fans. There it is, Todd Atkins from Harry Stewart from Bradley Oldfield. Fourth went to Nick Ryan. Fifth to Kobe Noonan. Sixth to Aston Rodriguez. Seventh to Bo Oldfield. Eighth, and I would say possibly even hard charger tonight. I know we don't do a hard charger, but I'm going to say hard charger. Would be Leo Heaton in car number 26 from up 14 positions. Started 22nd on the grid. So very cool to see Leo Heaton move up that many positions here tonight here at Volusia Speedway Park. 9th went to the 49 car of Nathan Clark. And 10th went to Cameron O'Brien. Brett, let's take a look at your back half.
11th will be Craig Platter. Aston Hurley comes home 12th. Mikey Green in 13th. Jason Crawford in 14th. 15th will be Darcy Wilson. Cody Malley. 16th, Joel Berkeley, who suffered those mechanical issues with about 15 to run. 17 to go. Will come home 17th. Stephen Gaines in 18th. Thomas Mitchell 19th. Brad Pascoe will round out your top 20.
I tell you what, race fans, how good here tonight at Volusia Speedway. You don't get any better than that. So, as the drivers will now make their way into the chat room, and we'll have a chat with your top 3 here tonight. So we have second and third. We'll just wait for Todd Atkins to stroll in. So, Brett, I know you have a pretty cool liking to the 51 car, so I'll let you take third place here tonight.
Now at home in third place tonight, driving that United Sim Sports car number 51 machine, Bradley Oldfield. Brad, congratulations, third place, and well, different change in the format tonight. How you liking the new format change?
Format change was good. It's something different. It makes it a bit more difficult to try and come through, especially with a track like this where it's pretty one lane as it goes slick. But no, it's good. Had a good run in the dash, but unfortunately just got caught up something in the last lap, so it put me back to 12th for the start of the feature, which was a bit of an effort. But yeah, which still came through, so I can't not be happy with it.
Obviously, with the update that we've had 4 or 5 weeks on it now. Starting 12th, 40 laps, tyre wears, middle of the field, slick racetrack, not a whole lot of opportunities to pass. What was the game plan going into the main event after that dash?
It was mainly just to try and look after my stuff early on. Just the straighter you keep these cars, the easier your tyres are on it. So you just got to try and just keep them straight. And yeah, just look after your stuff. Try to minimise getting in other people's like wrecks and all that crazy stuff. But no, just take it easy. And then when I pulled up P3 behind Harry and Todd, I felt like I didn't really have anything left, so I was just more content, just sort of sitting there and just watching them battle it out.
Mate, something that we get to see now in the dirt side of things for the sprint cars and the late models, engine restrictors, of course, tonight being fixed setup racing. Did you play with the engine restrict at all in that main event or any part of the night?
Yeah, it was only really the main event that I messed with it, but it's not a whole lot compared to what you can do. It was just something just to try and just tame the motor down a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
Right, congratulations on third place. Before we let you get out of here and celebrate with the team, no doubt a lot of sponsors, a lot of great people behind the scenes that made this possible in the 51 car to get up here tonight.
Yeah, firstly, Pace Apparel, Secret Suspension, Ultra Engines, down on the graphics, all those guys. Um, all the guys back in the Discord helping us out. Unlucky to Darcy, he was having a good run before that, and Joel was having a spectacular run before his I think his PC didn't unexpected update, so unfortunate to that guy, but shit happens pretty much. But yeah, cheers, and it's you guys putting on the stream as always. Yeah, cheers.
When Berkeley comes back, tell him unlucky, mate.
Will do.
There we go, guys. Bradley Oldfield home in position number 3. Matt Bailey, I think you're with our runner-up.
Yes, correct. Well, race fans, home in second place here tonight, and I know where Todd Atkins has skedaddled off to. He's down the very, very bottom. So, race fans, home in second place here tonight. Your current Australian compact speed car champion, driving the United Sim Sports number 11 car. It is Harry Stewart. Harry, mate, good run here tonight. What a track to do it on as well. She was slick out there, man. Talk us through those last 5 laps. It was a bit of a tussle between you and Todd Atkins.
Yeah, no, the track was pretty slick. It kind of sucked. It was pretty one lane and hard to pass. But yeah, those last 5 laps, I just sort of made sure I got a decent restart. Obviously, Todd was pretty good on all the restarts, especially when Joel was sort of running second, and we were trying to figure out when he was going and all that, and he just took off really well. So I knew I sort of had to cheat it a bit and take off before him. Just try not to make it too obvious that I was doing that until I just said it on the live stream. Yeah, so I was just trying to do that, and then yeah, just trying to figure out a way to pass him again. Obviously, I passed him just before that, or as the yellow came out, and he was running the wrong line, and no mirrors. It's pretty good. You can't, if you run the wrong line and the guy behind you's, you can't really change unless you got someone telling you. And Todd obviously didn't change, and got around him, and then the yellow came out, and obviously that showed him exactly where to go. So that kind of sucked and made me a bit annoyed the rest of the race. So I was trying not to take my frustrations out with my right foot, which I did for a few laps afterwards. And yeah, I didn't want to go in there and wreck him for the win. I was thinking about it, but I thought better not. And yeah, just try again next week.
Mate, what a run here tonight here at Volusia Speedway. Talk us through, obviously, Brett alluded it, brought it to a point with Brad. Engine restrictor. Did you play with it, yes or no?
Yeah, I did. I didn't play with it as much as Brad did. I know he went pretty heavy on it, but I just thought all the restarts, and I thought the bottom would be a bit better off a 2 and down the back straight with how wet it was, but you just lost too much on entry, and I figured if I could make it decent on entry and be able to run it down the back straight and off a 2 on the very bottom, need all the power I could get without any sort of restrictions on it. But it didn't really work out that way, but it still wasn't too bad. And yeah, I did a practice earlier and I didn't have one in, and I was an absolute lead foot just spinning the wheels. So I thought it was better to put one in than not and just be safe and just get the tyres to the end.
Mate, thank the boys in Discord. Thank all the guys on the race car, mate. We know there's a lot of good people behind the scenes with this race team, and take the time, mate. Thank all the boys.
Yeah, just can't thank everyone enough that was in Discord tonight. Joel, Bo, Bradley, Darcy, and everyone else. And yeah, sort of sucks for Joel. He was running second, and the yellow came out, and his computer decided to do a Windows update. So that's where he went. I don't know if Brad said anything about it, but that's what happened to him. And yeah, just thanks to the JSI team for putting it on, and you guys for broadcasting.
Well, there it is, race fans. Home in second place here tonight. Your current Australian compact speed car champion of Harry Stewart. Well done, mate. We'll see you back next week, and hopefully can put it up one step further, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Well, there it is, race fans. Harry Stewart home in second place here tonight. Brett, he's a back-to-back winner, mate. Todd Atkins now up.
Yeah, well done to Todd Atkins. Todd, congratulations. Well, two starts, 2 wins, Lernerville and Volusia. You know how to get the dub, mate. Congratulations. That was a hell of a race from start to finish.
Yeah, no, thanks, mate. Yeah, no, it was a pretty boring race. Like, yeah, the track didn't really promote good racing, but that's all right. And it was a shame that Joel dropped out halfway through it, but yeah, it was still fun nonetheless.
what could be done differently with the track state? Do you think? Do you think we take that pre-gen out of it and just go back to sort of 0%, or what do you feel is best as a driver moving forward for week number 3?
I've got no idea what to do. That's up to the admins. But my bread and butter's not real slick stuff, but something with a bit of a grip strip up top, and yeah, some more than one line is normally better for racing.
Like there was
It's
a
still
moment.
fun though.
Yeah, there was a moment a couple of times late in that race where sort of Harry showed the line on the outside, and then the yellow would come out with no mirrors. I'm not sure if you had anybody talking in your ear about where that line was going to be, but with those cautions falling at the right time, you're able to move up. Did you think that? Could you hear him go there at any stage throughout that race?
Yeah, I could hear other cars the whole way through the race, but yeah, big thanks to Jimbo, who was on the call, telling me where to run, sending me bloody Snapchats, believe it or not, telling me where to run and showing other people's laps, and yeah, so thanks, Jimbo.
Todd, congratulations on the win here at the Volusia Speedway Park. You make it 2 for 2 in the Tasmanian Late Model Series here with the JSI Racing team. Congratulations on this victory. Before we let you get out of here and celebrate the win, no doubt a lot of people on this race card need to be thanked.
Yeah, just big thanks to the boys in Discord, and especially Jimbo for staying in the Discord, and well, yeah, he was the only one on tonight, but yeah. Yeah, thanks to him for spotting me, and yeah, I did just the same in the B-Man and that, and yeah, so that was good fun. Yeah, and then thanks to all our real life partners, and then yeah, Budweiser on the Brendan Overton machine that we ran tonight.
All right, there we go. Todd Atkins, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here from the Volusia Speedway Park. He backs up the win from Lernerville here last week to go back to back. Matt, well, what a way to end up the night with Todd Atkins going back to back last week at Volusia. Last week at Lernerville, then this week at Volusia. He's really going to be the one and the form driver to beat in this late model series.
Yeah, no doubt, mate. It's going to be a cracking rest of the season. Can't wait for next week. Well, race fans, that'll bring us to a close here on iRacing and Outlaws TV. Massive big thank you to everyone behind the scenes here tonight. That was a great race. I tell you what, I've never seen an A-main like that before. That was unreal. Very cool to see Todd Atkins go 2 for 2. Harris Stewart was home in second, and Bradley Oldfield home in third. Brett, thank you for coming on tonight, mate, and thank you for helping me, mate. I would have been out of breath within the first 15 minutes of this late model stuff here tonight.
It's all good, mate. I tell you, since this update, I think late models is one of the best classes to watch now, and that's coming from a sprint car guy.
Yeah, absolutely. I was calling a 410 sprint car race earlier today here at this very venue, and I tell you what, I could definitely see the differences. Trust me when I tell you. Well, race fans, again, hopefully everyone enjoys their week this week. We'll see you guys next Sunday for round number 3 of the Tasmanian Late Model Dirt iRacing Series, presented by JSI Sundays. My name is Matt Bailey. Thank you to Brett Wheeler for joining me in the booth tonight. Mate, we'll see you next week, and hopefully you enjoy your week as well. And I'm not sure what you've got planned, but hopefully you enjoy it.
I'll be around, Matt. I'll be around, and I'll be here next week for you.
That's it. Well, race fans, thank you very much for watching along tonight. We'll see you guys next week, and have a good week. Good night.